Hey, how's it going?
We're doing
Good. How are
pretty
you?
good. So, Alicia, now that you're here, we can go ahead and get started. Um, how did your music career got started?
Okay, so I moved to LA 5 years ago to go to college and get started in music. I did some acting too. I worked with a bunch of people and had a lot of trial and error and trying to figure out the best way to do it. I've changed my genre a lot. I started out doing like super Disney pop, and now I'm like more house dance. But it's been a long journey. I've been doing this since I was about 10.
Who do you consider like your favorite artists while growing up?
My favorite artist growing up was definitely Britney Spears, hands down.
Are you still living in LA, or did you move out of there?
I'm in LA still,
Nice.
loving it.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm actually down in San Diego, so I'm not too far from you.
Nice.
Oh, all
Is
right.
it is it
I
is it
am.
raining up? Is it raining up there today?
It was drizzling a little bit, but not too bad.
Yeah, we've had
We were
rain
just sitting
down.
outside at a restaurant, and it was like drizzling, but it was manageable.
We've had rain. It started raining yet. Wednesday night into Thursday, and hasn't stopped yet down here.
Yeah, we had a couple really nice days. Just got back from New York a couple of days ago, and I'm so happy to be back here. Like, this drizzling is
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah. See, that's funny that you said that because I was born and raised in New York, and I've been living in San Diego since 1986. So that's kind of funny. You just came back from New York, and you're back in LA now.
Oh, cool. A completely different world.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
I'm so happy to be back in LA.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
don't worry about it, Kenny. I'll take care of it, man.
Go ahead and
No,
brag your West Coast weather and you're warm and you're sunny, while us in the East Coast are cold, freezing to death. It's okay.
what's the weather like out there, Kenny?
It's like 20 some degrees.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
You got,
That's what
Honey.
you get for that's what you get for living where you live.
hey, you gotta live somewhere, and
That's why I live in California where it's warm 90% of the time.
okay. Anyway, so you talked about your music, and I hear that you debut a snippet of a new song, and I played it a little bit earlier. Why don't you go ahead and talk about the new song that you recently premiered?
Yeah, my new song, Fly, just released a little snippet of it. I wrote this a couple months ago. It's about traveling and having fun, getting out on the road and just like forgetting everything and enjoying yourself with your friends. It's like a carefree, fun dance kind of song.
And is this going to be featured on a upcoming album or EP?
So I'm still not sure if I'm doing a full album or an EP. It's all up in the air as of now. I'm just working on some songs, and then I'll figure it out a little bit later. Just right now, I'm focusing on new material and doing a music video for that song.
So other than the music that you've been working on, do you have any upcoming concerts or performances or appearances you'd like to promote?
As of now, I don't have anything to promote. Just a new single and trying to get some likes on Facebook and followers on Twitter, and then I'll know more in a little bit, and then people can find out about it.
With that said, why don't you go ahead and promote your social media links? How can people get in touch with you, and how can people listen to your music as well?
Sure. You can follow me on Facebook. It's Alicia Sky Music, Facebook.com/Alicia Sky Music, and Twitter is Alicia Sky Music as well.
I
And I have music on SoundCloud and Reverb Nation, YouTube, and I have a website, thatotheralicia.com.
I actually like that URL, thatotheralicia.com. It's very
Thanks.
it's very clever. I'm guessing you're trying to distance yourself from another Alicia that's out there in music doing her thing, Alicia Keys. So it's very clever. Everybody go check it out. ThatOtherAlicia.com. Follow her on Twitter. Check out on Facebook, all under the name Alicia Sky. Keep an eye on her. Keep an eye on the new single. Um, Now, obviously, I first heard of you through um, a good friend. We know him, for a few years, Matt Stanley. He's got his own management. Um, how did you link up with him?
So I met Matt about 4 or 5 years ago. I first moved to LA, and I volunteered at a Billboard film and TV music convention in LA. And we met there. We were both helping out, and we were stuffing bags with CDs, and we started talking, and we stayed in touch. Like 4 years down the line, we're working on some things.
What are some other goals you would like to accomplish as your career progresses?
There's so many. There's a lot of things I want to do. Just start up businesses. Once I'm successful with my music, like I want to have my songs placed in film and TV, and I want to tour. Just keep building my fan base, and that way I could do other things, like maybe like even have a perfume or just lots of different business ideas.
From a fan standpoint, just like the rest of us, we all listen to the music that's out today, and obviously music has changed throughout the years. What is your take on the music that's out on the radio these days? What's your take on the music that's out right now?
If you play the radio, I'll know every single song and every lyric to it. It's kind of crazy because like I'll be with my friends in the car and I'll be singing every song, and I'm like, sorry, I know this song too, and yeah. But the songs are great. Very easy, very catchy. But like I listen to a lot of Pandora and Spotify, things that aren't on the radio. So yeah, it's nice to take a break because I hear the same things over and over. But there's a lot of quality artists out there. Some that are so-so, but yeah, for the most part, songs on the radio are good.
For those just tuning in, you're listening and chilling with Jeffrey Kenny C live on itmiradio.com. We are joined with recording artist Alicia Sky. You writing, your own lyrics, your own songs and everything. What do you think makes a good song? Is it the lyrics? Is it the chorus? Is it the melody? I mean, what do you think makes a good song that you can listen to and want to jam to?
A lot of things go into a great song. I'm really into melodies, having a beautiful melody with harmonies that just like strike you at the right time with the right lyric. So all of that combined makes a great song. A good build-up, a good pre-hook, leading into a really catchy hook. That's what it's all about.
What would your advice be to anyone out there that wants to be a recording artist? What would your advice be?
Have good people around you all the time. Be optimistic, positive. Find the bright side of the cloud, and keep trying. Practice every day. Write as much as you can. And people say no all the time, but just keep going because it's tough. There's a lot of competition, but be unique and don't give in to pressures of other people around you that can try to take advantage of your eagerness to succeed. Just keep do you, and always just be a kind person to everybody you meet.
If you can have that dream collaboration with any artists out there, dead or alive, it could be a singer, a rap artist, or a rock band for that matter, who will be featured in your dream collaboration?
I've always wanted to work with Jesse McCartney. And the funny thing is, I ran into him at Whole Foods a few weeks ago, and I couldn't even say hi.
Do you always get the feeling, getting starstruck when you run into a celebrity or anyone that's famous, or it's just like, or besides the Jesse thing, just like, hey, I know you, do you ever get the starstruck more than once when you meet a celebrity that you've seen?
Not so much. I don't really get starstruck. It's more like a respect. Once I was at an art gallery and I saw Amanda Seyfried, and I didn't want to bother her because she was in her own world just looking at art. So it's nice to see people around, but I don't get crazy about it.
When you're when you when your career is all said and done, when you look back all that you've done, all that you have accomplished, um, how does Alicia Sky wants to be remembered?
I want to be remembered by having an impact on people's lives. I want to be able to do great things and support a great charity, not just for the music, but for doing things because of my music. So that's pretty much how I want to be remembered, being a good person and helping people.
What do you like the most of being a recording artist? You like being in the studio, you like performing, you like traveling, going to parties and events. What do you like the most being a recording artist?
I love being in the studio. It's like an escape from reality. All you're focusing on is getting that song perfect, and there's nothing else you can think about. And it's nice going to parties too and passing out cards, and yeah, it's great. Sometimes people treat me like a celebrity. Sometimes I'm really anonymous. It just depends where I am.
Speaking of artists being in the studio, they always have a certain mood that they feel before writing a song. Having candles or having a lot of people in the studio, or things of that nature. Is there anything that you do as far as being in the studio that sets the mood, that gets you prepared to write a song, or it's just you and a songwriter and producer and just trying to make things happen, get a hit record?
Well, it depends. Like, if I'm writing a song at home, the song will just come out and I'll just start writing it, and no matter what the atmosphere is. And when I go into the studio, I always have my throat coat, tea, and my honey. And when I'm working with a producer, we just have to make sure we hit it off and we have good chemistry and we're comfortable with each other and sharing our thoughts.
Again, you can check out Alicia Sky on Facebook. You can follow her on Twitter at Alicia Sky Music, and her website www.thatotheralicia.com. Check out her music on Reverb Nation and on SoundCloud, and you can check out the snippet of her song on the YouTube page. So everybody check it out. Support indie music. Support the unsigned independent artists. Go out there and do what you got to do. And Alicia, we're gonna go ahead and let you go. Thank you, number one, for calling in early, and thank you for just joining us. Period. And we truly appreciate having you on.
Thank you so much. I really enjoyed our conversation.
Absolutely, and shout out to Matt, for making this interview possible. He's been a friend of
Yeah,
ours.
thanks, Matt.
He's
Wherever you are.
he's been a friend of ours since the NowLife.com days. He used to do a show, kind of like what we doing, but he's focusing on managing people's careers such as yourself. So, and shout out to Jack Hunter as well. He's another friend of ours for Now Live, and we'll just leave it at that. But thank you for your time, Alicia. You have a good night.
Thanks. Have a good night.
You too.
Bye.
All right, bye-bye. That was pop singer Alicia Sky joining us here on Chilling with Jeff and Kenny C.